noise for him there. The firing just came up and told me that this was... Good stuff there from Mick Hughes in Agro GM. Great way to start the final here at Lardner Park MOTORFEST 2023. That was good stuff. He'd had a couple of hiccups with the car earlier in the day. Brought it back out for a bit of a test hit. Happy days. She was back in town. Mick was all smiles. As I was saying, one of the firings just came up and told me that around about 4 or 5 weeks ago, that Tirana was just a shell in a paddock. So luckily, Mick had a few bits and pieces laying around and they just happened to be pretty damn cool. So we threw them in the Tirana, put a lick of paint on her, and she comes out here today as Agro GM and tears the joint to bits, so well done. All right, here's another Mick. This is Mick Kotowski in Priam. Lauren to Carbing 308. Good job, really good job. Tyres off. VH Commodore Blind 308. He's had a solid day here today. Good stuff, Mick. We've liked your action all day. And there's a few traditionals in the crowd that love the 308s, and they'll be all over that one. engine NBSS. He's been on fire all day. Tyres off the back of the VY every single time. Bloody good stuff. Like your attitude, young fella. You will go a long way in this sport if you keep coming to events like that. All right, here we go, folks. You want to see excitement? Time to get on your feet and make a bit of noise for Russell Harris in loose. Tell me I overreacted, that was bloody good. And it's going to be hard to beat. There's going to be a few big hitters down in the pits going, we didn't see that coming. Rightio, it is Flynn Jackson, outside. That was a pretty damn good skid, except for about 3 seconds in the middle where he stopped. Now, I don't know why he stopped, but in the finals, that could be costly. That was a good skid, but that could be enough to bump him out of the top 10. If it comes down to it, that could be the deciding factor. What we got next? Oh yeah, rightio, the Hilux, Far Q2, Darren Galbraith. Good stuff there by Darren Galbraith. Check out his name, it's Darren Galbraith. I've tried my ass off all day not to call him Daryl Braithwaite. And I've nailed it. I just had to let you know I was happy with myself. Oh, look out, we got a big one coming. We got a big one. You better block your ears, you kids. You've had it all day. Best seat in the house. I'm going to come and sit here for this one. I'm going to stand because I've got bad knees. I can't stop. And he laid down an absolute beauty. That was, I would say that and Russell Harris in loose, they're the best two burnouts that we've seen today. But what would I know? I don't know budget. What do we got next? Oh, I can't wait. Jeez, creepers. All right, one for the Ford fans. This is Rory Earnshaw and his little escort. He calls it hard on. Make sure you make some noise when he gets out. Good work, young man. That was solid. That was solid. He popped the tyres about a second apart from each other. It means one of two things. He did donuts in equal directions, or that car is set up and perfectly. Rory Earnshaw in hard on. Good job, good job. Tell you what. Can you guys still hear me? You can. Thought you couldn't hear me for a sec. This is Paul Cooking from... folks, we're flying. We are flying. This is the final. Lardner Park MOTORFEST 2023. Geez, it's big. It's stepped up a notch, hasn't it? The qualifying, it was great. It was great, don't get me wrong, it was great. I loved it. But geez, these boys, they've just gone, that's the final. Let's just go all out. We'll go all out. We're going knackers out. We're going all out. Ah, you, maybe. All right, Lockie, don't you block. Let's rock and lost its steering. Oh no, reverse. You know what reverse means? Oh no. He selected R. R means, what does R stand for? Good stuff, Blocky. Give him a shout, folks. He was bloody good. How's those revs? How's that? 9,500. 9,500. Most of your cars that you own, the tacho won't even have 9,500 on it, let alone go up to it. It's not bad. Sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah, it sounds alright. I can't say that. I can later, but not now. No, I can't. I like this job and I want to do it again. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. They want me to drop the F-bomb and tell me don't be scared. The sentiment was there. I wanted to say it, but I couldn't. What do we got? Oh, that's what's happening. I'm walking away from the speaker, and that's why it sounds like I can't hear myself anymore. Next one up is Matty Dale in the limiter. It's an AU Falcon. It's a 4-litre supercharged methanol. Watch this thing rock and roll. inside to get the time. Absolute happy days for Matty Dale. What a bloody legend. How's the driving on this kid? Could you see when he's tipping it in? He's got the option before he's even tipped it. Yeah, good stuff, Matty. That was very impressive. Really good driving skill. Okay, if anyone's got a spare steering column laying around for a VN Commodore, go and see the boys in Go Berserk. Actually, there was a bloke here earlier on that had about 15, but I think he's left. So that's a bit of harsh luck. But if anyone's got a VN steering column laying around, go and see Jacob Drain in Go Berserk, the big red VN wagon that I went out in before. We might be able to get him back out here. Okay, next up, a bit of German action. Anybody like German stuff? They make good beer and sausages. They also make Volkswagens. This is Graham Moore in Smoking Bud, 393 Clevo, powerhouse engines built. Yeah, pretty nice stuff there from Brandon. Good stuff, Graham Moore, Smoking Bud. The next burnout's going to be big, right? I'm going to say the next burnout, it's going to be big. I'm going to say that, and you guys are going to say, how big? Do you reckon you can do that? All right, folks, the next burnout's going to be pretty big. Yeah, bigger than Daniel Andrews' ears. Oh, that's how big this is going to be. Oh, mate, he reckons it's impossible. But look at what it is, folks. It's Brock Reed in X-Mang. It's going to be big, right? It's going to be big. Oh, we already told you how big. We told you how big. Look out, Brock Reed, X-Mang, Blown LS, rock and roll, son. Special that one. He didn't even hang around to get the kudos from you guys. He was too excited to get off the pad and get himself a beer, maybe do a couple of shoeies. Oh. You reckon I should do a shoey? Hold on. I can't do it right now. I'm on the clock. But, can't do it right now. I can't do it right now. And I'm certainly not doing it out of your shoe. Hang on. Now, we got something serious happening. I'll tell you what. Let's talk about this after this skid, alright? I'm not going to shy away from it. Yeah, there's a full can there. And it's my favourite colour as well. Shane Tomato, and get up, folks. Look out for this. It's going to be huge. Good on you, Al. Love your work, mate. Thanks for your support all day. Every time he brings it out, he drives it back off on rims, and no burnout is complete unless it's on rims. Well done there by Caleb Harris. Make some noise for him as he drives out the back door, folks. We're starting to get down towards the skinny end. I reckon we are about halfway through the 35 car final. Starting to get a bit rowdy up there in Bay 13. Like your style up there, guys. Here we go. Here in Leak. In Leaky. stuff, Leaky. Love your work. Solid performer all day. That's the 4th or 5th time we've seen him on the pad today. And he's done a great job every time. Loving your work. Ooh, there's another tough NA car coming up. It's going to be Tyson Smith in Crazy. He was definitely one of the better NA cars that we saw throughout the qualifying rounds today. Let's see if we can take it a step higher for the final. Tyson Smith in Crazy! There's a bunch of smoke around him. He didn't know where he was. He's going to have to snatch the big R. And we know what R stands for. Yeah. Crazy. Unfortunately, didn't go as exactly as he wanted it to. Had to snatch the little reverse. Might have found himself a handful of neutral down the other end here, but other than that, gee, she was a big skid. All right, it is Lardner MOTORFEST 2023. Thanks to Tuff Lift Hoists and Burnout Masters. Very thankful to have Tuff Lift and Burnout Masters supporting us this year. These events don't happen without the support of magnificent sponsors, and they don't get too much better than Tuff Lift and Burnout Masters. All right, another big NA contender. It's Josh Rendell in Can Fry. Yeah, get up and about. He's got one fan. All right, Josh Rendell, Can Fry, XD Falcon 393 Clevo. Here we go. Oh, get up and about, folks! That is Josh Randall and Ken Fry! That was a big bastard of a skid. He had that foot buried into the firewall from start to finish. Oh, happy days, Joshy Randall. That was big, that was big. Good on you, Al. Can't hear a word you're saying, but I know you're enthusiastic, mate, and I love you. My thoughts exactly. All right. The Slug XR is back. The Slug is back. Slug XR. There he is, the big boy. Good on you, Mickey boy. Hey folks, I want to tell you a story about Mick. He came up to me before the burnouts this morning. He says, "Oh mate, is there classes? Is there 6-cylinder? Is there V8? Is there blown? What is there?" I said, "Oh yeah, there's a few." We'll wait for him to head out before I finish. So Mick comes up to me and he says, "Is there a 6-cylinder class? Because I don't want to be competing against all these big boys all day." He's made it into the final, into the top 35 in his own right. Not because he did well on the 6 cylinders, he made it in his own right, and he's mixed it with the big boys all day, folks. That's Mick Stapleton. I want you to give him a round of applause. That was a piece-weight round of applause. I want you to give him a real round of applause. That's much better. I like that story. I like that story, and Mick's had a good day. Yes, next one up is going to be Ash Horton in Traded. BCU, LS Power. Got the colours from Cabinet. Yeah, great work there by Ash Horton in Traded. Good stuff. Got a few stickers, folks. I've got some stickers. Yeah, I've got a few stickers. It's from Sharky, the drift guys earlier on. And it's a picture of his car. I can't give this to kids, it's inappropriate because it says just the tip. There you go, old mate. Yeah, you can have the tip. There you go. There you go. One for you, Shags. We've got a few. Yes, eye contact. Well, eye contact when I give it to you, mate. There you go. Just the tip. No, that's taking it too far. Oh, yeah, there you go, mate. Stick that on your sign. Go on, Dale. Yes, you are. There you go, mate. Happy days. Thanks to Sharky and Jace from the drift crew. All right, now we've got Tommy Webster in Region 6. What an effort there by Tommy Webster. The Whingin 6, he had a Whingin from start to finish. Now, tell me, that didn't sound like Fountain Gate on a Friday night. Oh, this one could be a beauty. This one could be a beauty. We're going to get down here and get out of the way a little bit because this one could be all right. It is Scotty Yates. It's a VX Commodore. It calls it Yatesy, and we also call him Yatesy. Watch this, folks. He's got this machine on song. High five the passenger, no worries at all. He's been out of the burnouts for a good 3 or 4 years. No one would know. Alright, good stuff, Yatesy, really good stuff. And he is going to be closely followed by one of his really good mates in Rick Fuller. Now you would know Rick Fuller from driving a yellow VK that he calls LS1. You would know his green VY Ute that he called Full On. In the last year or two he's moved over to this HZ Holden. I think it's an HX, it's an HX, that's because it's called Full On X. It's Rick Fuller and he's one of the best. He is one of the best. And he's about to show you what he's made of. 2003 Lardner Park MOTORFEST. This is Rick Fuller in Full On X. How bloody good was that? FULLONX getting it done. That is a big car. It is a big car and he throws it around like it's nothing. That was good. It's a pretty tough job for the judges tonight, I reckon. Wouldn't want to be one of those guys. They have got a seriously tough job. G'day, Al. All right, we are going to see Burnham. It's Brett Kelly. She stopped real quick. She stopped real quick. The fire's gone out there for Brett Kelly. He's lit the fire. Fire's gone out. She's not happy. She's not happy. To get a tow vehicle. We'll give you one more chance, mate. Come on, kick her in the guts. One more time. We either need a push or a tow vehicle. Just get some momentum up and go that way. Brett Kelly, good job, young man. Okay, another one of the big hitters coming up from up around the Riverina area. This is Rob Cottrell in Forder Haters. It's an LS1 in an XD Falcon. Cultural and for the haters. Geez, didn't he use some of the pad in that skid? He was into the pad, he was out of the pad, he was back in, he was out again. And then he didn't even stop to get a round of applause. He was pretty happy with what he'd done. That was good, that was good. The judges would have liked that. Instant smoke was solid, constant smoke was solid, volume was right up there, and good driving skill. That's where you get most of your points from, the driving skill category. Alright, up next, we've seen him a few times today, it's Jake Matheson in Yule Jizz. And you just might, if he puts big stuff there from Jake Matheson and Yule Jizz. Really, really big stuff. He'll score well in most of the categories. I think the only thing that I could pick is maybe the throttle control. He was on and off it like Danielson in Karate Kid. On, off, on, off. And I reckon that just might affect his consistency of smoke score just a little bit. You guys are all way too young to know what Karate Kid is, aren't you? Like, you know Cobra Kai, but you haven't seen the original Karate Kid from 1987, have you? No, you haven't. I have, mate. Yeah, I was about 20 when that was on. All right, this bloke's never going to be late for a date. It's JB Barbieri. cheer for him all the way out from the bottom end. How's everyone feeling? Can we get through it? Can we hang out for a few more skids? We got the drifters coming out after that, but I was just told that after the last action on the pad, a MOTORFEST first, very first, there's a semi-trailer going to come out onto the pad and park right about here. We're going to open those gates and you guys are going to come over here. And Lionel Loves Vinyl, one of Gippsland's best rock bands, they're going to pump out until about 11 o'clock. Right there for you guys who will be right here. How good's that? Check out Jared Fredrickson in Felony. Pretty tough luck for Jared and Felony today. Things just haven't gone the way he would have wished. It's a bit unfortunate. It is unfortunate. What was the security doing around here, mate? They've got you on speed dial, haven't they? I don't know you too well. All right, we are going to see old mate in red flag that we've upgraded. We know his name. It's Jake Roberts, but his mate told me to call him Nelson. I don't know why. As I said, I was scared he's going to shoot me, but I'm going with Nelson. It's Nelson in red flag. get up and about for Nelson in red flag. So how's that? We're going to have a band out here, right here. The band's going to be right here. And they're going to be playing covers of all our favourite rock songs. They're called Vinyl Loves Vinyl. They're one of the best rock bands around the Gippsland area. And it is... The big VL keeps getting hot. I saw him do 2 or 3 skids last weekend. He got hot every time. He's done 2 or 3 today, hot every time. Don't know what it is. Bigger radiator, thermos. Revving harder. Who knows? Hey folks, we've only got 2 cars left. There's only 2 cars left and then we're going to see the drifters. But I'm going to need your help for the last car. We're going to try something, alright? So I'm going to need your help. We'll wait for the second last car to go. And then I need your help. And the second last one is Mick Kumpolitis. You know him? Someone knows him? You know him? How am I doing with pronouncing his last name? Kumpolitis. Alright, okay. Well, that's what he goes by anyway. It's Kumva. Rightio, Mick, let's see what you got, big fella. No, not yet. There's a bit of spew on the pad. What an anti-climax. I'm trying to build it up for the last 2 cars. And then we've got kitty litter mixed with coolant, and it dead set looks like a pavement pizza. Okay, I guess we're just leaving it like that. Mick Kumpolitis! getting up and about mid-Convalitas. Folks, we have got one car to go. Now, you would have heard of a bloke named Lynchy before, right? It's not Lynchy, I'm sorry, it's not Lynchy. He's a cult hero, but I reckon this bloke's going to become a cult hero, and I want you to start a chant. No, it's not. We're not going with Tyree, we're going with Honcho. We're going to start slow, and we're going to build up fast, and then we're going to launch him, all right? So we're going to start the chant. Work with me, okay? Honcho, 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 Honcho. Here we go, folks. Tyree, you play. Ready to close it out. Let's go. Lardner MOTORFEST 2023. This is the last one. Yeah, give it to him again. Honcho, Honcho. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? What a show. What a magnificent show it's been, but it's not over. It is not over. That's the end of the burnouts. We're going to finish off with the drifters. I think we might even have some free time burnouts, so don't go anywhere. We might sneak in a few more skids. But then the band is coming out. As soon as the pad is clear, the band is coming out. Lionel loves vinyl. He's going to come out here and rock out till 11 o'clock. And it is going to be magnificent. He's going to be right there. The bar's going to be open. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be like being in... What's the best pub in Warragul? What's the best pub in Warragul called? It's closed. Well, I don't know. It'll be like the Hallam. It'll be like going to the Hallam Hotel. We'll see some killer bands. And it's going to be bloody brilliant. And I'm getting a wave here. I'm about to get some information. Make some noise for him, folks. Get him excited. Get him excited. Sharky's overcooked the big VZ. Oh, she's way too hot. She's gone. The VZ's gone. Oh, it's hot. It is hot. Carnage Central. That's it.